was, I think, well, it was kind of weird to hear him, I think, speak sentences. It was like, I mean, it sounds ridiculous, but it was almost like I didn't think it was him. I mean, it's a crazy thing to say, but it was, initially it was like his voice didn't fit Kyle, if you know what I mean. It was like, hey, I couldn't make the connection. And then and I suppose I hadn't been used to listening to Kyle. Like, he has a tone in his voice. Um, and he speaks very well as well. He's not picked up an accent. He's not. I've got a bit of a Hampshire twang in my accent, and he hasn't picked up my Hampshire twang. He, and sometimes when he's sort of copying things that he's seen on the television, he can, he likes Charlie Brown, and he can sort of sound very American. But when he sings, and there isn't a detectable accent, and there's not even really when he says things now. It's clear, it's concise, and yeah. So I think initially it was strange because I wasn't used to it, and now I'm so used to hearing him sing. It's like it's become the norm for me now, and I think I get emotional sometimes too, especially when he sings a song which I can see that really comes from his core. Like when he's singing something, and it's like it his singing evokes things in me, and I know that they evoke things in other people. People hear Kyle sing, and I don't want to sound too kind of sort of gushy, but you know people cry. People say it's like his voice does something, and I believe that Kyle, he sings from his heart. Singing means more to Kyle than just singing. It's an outlet for him, and it's also a way that he feels connected. He feels that he belongs, and it's a kind of embodiment that he goes through, which enables him to feel part of part of this environment, and he can share that with us rather than feeling he's isolated and he doesn't share anything. He's in this autistic realm, whatever that is. Singing enables him then to create a bridge, between where he is most of the time and where we are, and singing enables him to kind of make that human connection. And I think I know that I'm his mum, and I'm obviously a bit biased, but I think other people feel that too when they hear him sing. They say even even people people that don't normally show emotion have even said God, I had a lump in my throat then. So Kyle does. He does evoke something inside people when he sings, because I feel it comes from a really good place.